Hi guys, so we are here to do Isabelle's 5-month update. Aren't we? Say, I'm 5 months old. It's just gone by so fast. I feel like especially the last month has gone by really fast. Huh, you just fascinated? You're like, Mom, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Mom? So she's here to join me and I have a lot to update you on, so we will jump into it. So Isabelle is 5 months old. She is 13 pounds and ½ an ounce and 25 inches long. She is doing so well with her weight gain since we found out about her food allergies. So prior to this, between 2 and 4 months, she had only gained 1 pound. She was 11 pounds basically when she was 2 months old, and she only went up to 12 pounds, and we found out about her food allergy last month. I have in-depth videos that I'll link in the cards for you guys if you want to go back and watch those, but we found out that she has an egg allergy, and because of that she was having issues with her weight gain. And so now that we have eliminated that from her diet, she has been gaining weight so good. I'm just really happy for her, because when we were at her 4-month appointment, she was less than the 8th percentile for weight. She was very, very behind, and it was not in her best health. And so now that we've made some changes, she is growing and just doing so good. She is still nursing. She nurses about every 2 to 3 hours depending on the day. She usually takes about 5 to 6 ounces each time that she nurses or takes a bottle. She's doing really, really well with bottle feeding at daycare and then breastfeeding at home. She doesn't have any issues with going between the two. She's just done really, really well, haven't you? You like mama milk. You like that mama milk. We did introduce solids to her this last month, which I know is controversial, and I've been getting a lot of mom hate because of it. That was a decision that we came to after, you know, doing some things and researching what was in the best interest for her, as well as meeting with our allergist and our pediatrician about what she was, you know, how to handle the weight issue with her being underweight. And she's just done so well with it. It was what we felt was best for her, and I'll emphasize that as much as I can, because I don't feel that every child who's 4 months old should start solids, but it was what was best for her. So I try not to let some of that negativity get to me, and I know people have well intentions with sharing their opinion, but it's just what we found was best for her. And that's all I'm gonna say, is that each child does not fit into the same cookie cutter mold of things, and we had to do something different because of her situation, and it's been nothing but incredibly beneficial for her with her weight gain. She really enjoys solids. She has them once per day at night and still breastfeeds all throughout the day, and it's just been a really good thing for her. So we've introduced baby rice cereal, and then also we started on just some fruits and veggies. So she's had sweet potatoes, banana, and pear so far, and she's just done really well with it, and we'll continue to obviously extend her solids over the next month. As far as sleep is going, this little bugger does not sleep through the night and does not sleep long stretches at all. Part of it, I think, is still due to her weight being behind. She just doesn't have enough to sustain her through the night, and so she wakes up quite frequently still at night. She does still sleep with us in our room, half the night in her bassinet, half the night in her DockATot, if I'm being 100% transparent. The 4-month sleep regression has been incredibly hard for her. She was doing really good where she was waking up about once a night, and now it's usually about 2 or 3 times a night ever since she hit that 4-month sleep regression. It's been quite the challenge, and she does better in her DockATot, obviously co-sleeping with us, than she does sleeping on her own. And so it's a work in progress. We are trying to introduce her more to her crib. It's just been difficult because with her and Emma sharing a room, we don't want to keep her in there all night and keep Emma up, because that's just miserable for everybody if Emma doesn't get sleep. So it's a work in progress. At this age with Emma, she was already sleeping in her crib, sleeping long stretches at night, so it's just different with the challenge that we have of only having a 2-bedroom and the girls sharing a room. But overall, it's not unmanageable, but it's different, and it's something we're working on, and I hope that she's gets better here in the next month with sleep as we continue to add to her weight and help her have more sustenance to sustain herself through the night. We'll see how it goes. Developmentally, she's doing really well. She has mastered the rolling from back to tummy, tummy to back, and she's just a little moving machine. Right, like 3.5 days, 4 days before she turned 5 months old, she mastered the tummy to back. No, wait, back to tummy, sorry. Right, no, what's the harder one? Back to tummy, back to tummy. That's what she did. So she's just now moving everywhere. You put her down and she's gonna roll around in a circle. She's already starting to get her little legs underneath her and starting to kind of inchworm a little bit, which was something Emma did not do. And so I think she'll probably crawl earlier than Miss Emma Charlotte did, because Emma was just like so content. She didn't crawl until she was about 10.5, 11 months old. And then she only like army crawled and never really like sped crawl, and then she just started walking. So I feel like it's going to be very different with her, but we will see. She's doing really, really well at daycare. She hasn't had any issues with that at all. You just love daycare. You love your daycare friends. She has just adjusted really well to being at daycare. Emma's now there with her. But she loves our daycare provider and has done well with naps and eating, and just hasn't really had any issues there at all. So she's done really, really well with that. Yes, you have. And I'm trying to think of what else there is to tell you guys. Super happy. Just such an easygoing baby. She really isn't much of a fuss except for at night when she doesn't want to sleep. But other than that, she's just a really easy temperamental baby. She's super chill. She is now entering that phase where she recognizes when mommy's left the room. So we're kind of going through that where she's like, what the heck, lady, where'd you go? And cries until I come back. So that's going to be interesting. We are starting to pull out some of her bigger toys to start to help her get adjusted to, like the Xer Saucer and the Johnny Jumper. She isn't quite at where she can sit in them for a long time, but we are working with her on it. She really loves her play gym. She has her Finn and Emma gym, and then also her other gym, and she just loves that because now she snatches at toys. She's really into grabbing at things and looking at them and studying them. Everything goes right to the mouth. She's super drooly, no teeth yet, so we'll see how that goes over the next month or month and a half, if she starts to pop any toothers out. I think Emma was about 6.5 months when she got her first, 6.5. So we'll see, but she's super drooly all the time. Her hair's starting to grow back, which you guys can probably see a little shade of that. So she's getting super cute. And her skin is just doing so much better now that we've found out about her eczema and her allergies and have a regimen that she's on. It's like a brand new baby. It's like a brand new baby girl. I think that is it for her 5-month update. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to know about how she's doing, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. But we will see you in our next video, right? Isabelle, say thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in our next video.